Hi everyone! This video is about our holidays in Italy. We went cycling for 2 weeks and spent 4 to 5 days first in Tuscany and then in Piedmont areas. Enjoy! The Bologna train station, taking a train to Florence, and there hopefully just a short drive to our first hotel.
Take me in your arms, do just what you want. You're the one I trust. I belong to you. I'll always be around when I need some loving, baby.
We are ready. We have quite a bit of technical issues because Garmin has some maintenance problems. I think it was a hacker attack, so it means that I can't actually follow the route that I prepared for me. I was going to do 76 kilometers with not much elevation. Now Tim suggests I follow him. Which is probably not a good idea for me, but I'm trying to also set up a new route using my Garmin. This is a terrible little machine. I will try to replace it as soon as I'm back. So here we go. Okay, so we forgot to bring our own pump. Actually, no, we made a decision to bring our own pump from home. We brought some mini pump, which absolutely didn't work. So our tires are quite soft. So now we're trying to sort it out. Basically, we're on a gas station in Florence where we're gonna try to pump it up. Hopefully, it works. Which one? Okay, so we are in unknown city. We just did 46k. Another 30 to go. It's extremely hot, probably 28 degrees, but when you go fast, then the wind saves you. Okay, hi. So this is day 2 of our cycling adventure. Well, actually day 3 if you take into account the first day when we just arrived here. So in the background you can see our little coffee and a snack. It is 7 a.m. in the morning, so we're gonna leave as soon as possible. I think now it's roughly around 20 degrees. It's probably gonna climb up to 30-35 degrees, so we need to go as soon as possible. We're just gonna quickly chew it up and ready to go. Okay, so I'm ready to go, and unfortunately Tim got another flat tire just this morning. We realized that, so he is changing the tire. However, the heat is really raising, so I'm probably gonna go try to catch a little bit of morning coolness. Okay, so this is my view on one of the rides. It's quite incredible. I'm so lucky that Garmin randomly chose this route. Hello. So let me actually show you where we are staying right now. So we are not far from Florence. It's roughly 12 kilometers. We are on the top of the hill, so it makes it extremely hard actually to go somewhere. The buses are not very frequent, so the only thing we can do is either take a taxi, which cost us 50 euros yesterday to get actually to the city center, or just to go by bike, having in mind that on the way back you're facing serious elevation. Anyways, just to show you around, so this is the little building where we are staying. Now, actually they have quite a bit of buildings here, so it's really nice, and I think because of Corona there's actually not many visitors. So here it is. Tim and I, we swim quite a bit. So here it is. It's very relaxing. So after all day of cycling, it's really good to chill here. And this small restaurant where I'm going right now. Okay, so we have done 50 kilometers so far. Another 10 to go, and the last 10 is obviously a climb because we live on the hill. So we're just making a little stop and taking some Coke to get some energy, and then we are ready to go. Good morning. So it's day 5 of our holidays here in Italy. We're still in Tuscany, although tomorrow we are going to Piedmont area. So this morning we decided to venture a little bit further. So we are going to Arezzo. So my limited Google research told me that it is a very interesting little town, not very well known to tourists, which preserved its really Tuscan traditions. So we're going to try to see that by bike. The route is going to be 70 kilometers long with 700 meters elevation. It's currently 7:20 in the morning, around 20 degrees temperature, which is gonna climb up to 35 degrees. So let's hope it goes well. Okay, here we go. It's 23 degrees, it's 7:30 in the morning, and we are going to Arezzo. 70 kilometers, 700 meters elevation gain. Here we go. Okay, so now we're going for this hill that I was dreading the whole morning. It's 8 kilometers at 7% incline. It's not going to be pretty, so hopefully I will make it with some stops. It would be a miracle if I manage to do it without. So I keep climbing. I've done 4.5 kilometers so far. There's another 3.5 to go. It's not as easy. So we have just arrived to Arezzo. It was 70 kilometers, as I said. It turned out to be 790 meters elevation. It was really nice route. The hill at first was quite brutal for like 8 kilometers. I think it was 4 degrees elevation. So it was quite tough, but the rest of the journey was really nice. We made one stop after 45 kilometers. To get the drink and really enjoy the views. It was really good. Now we're gonna try to find a place to have lunch and maybe walk around, enjoy ourselves. Someone is looking for ice cream. So when visiting Italy, you can't live without having ice cream. We are still in a red zone, and we are soon gonna take a train back to Florence after 70k ride. It's really good. So we are at the train station. We paid for the ticket to Florence, roughly €8 per person. The train is gonna take us 1 hour. So if you think about it, we are only 3 times slower than a train, which is pretty cool. It's hard. Whew. Almost there. So we have just finished our climb. As I said before, unfortunately our hotel is on the hilltop, which means we benefit from great views, but it also means we need to climb really high. So we just climbed about 300-400 meters of elevation within 12 kilometers in 37 degrees heat. We had to deflate our tires a little bit just now because they felt like a little bit too hard because of the heat. The air inside exploded. So now I think we're gonna try to jump in the pool ASAP. So it is our last night in Tuscany, so we are going for the 3rd day in a row in a very local Italian place called Nuovo Ranch. It is really incredible. I think we are the only tourists there. So they already recognized me when I called to book a table. So it's really local food. If you're in the area, we really highly recommend it. For pizza and local wine that they sell in liters, which we obviously like. So yeah, it's 20 minutes walk up the hill, obviously, but you know, we have been training quite a bit. Okay, so here's a restaurant. So it's almost 8 p.m. and that's why it's quite empty. It's going to be full within 15 minutes. So we already ordered our pizza, and yeah, can't wait. Here it is, the restaurant in a beautiful beauty. So yesterday we arrived to Piedmont. We are somewhere between Asti and Alba in a little boutique hotel called Antica Locanda San Pietro. We read that there would be really nice views from the rooms, and it turned out to be absolutely true, which you can see behind me. We quickly checked the routes on Strava, and looks like it's a bit less hilly than Tuscany, so we will put it to a test. Can't wait. So, but obviously we're gonna start our day with a little coffee. We are in Alba. It's roughly 20 minutes drive from the place that we are staying in. Alba is a very small town in Piedmont area, which is famous for its white truffles. So there are only 30 to 40,000 people living here, so it's really tiny. You can walk it by foot in probably an hour. This is exactly what we are doing just before dinner. And I'll try to show you some more views a bit later on the way to the restaurant.
journey starts. Maybe it was written in the stars, written in the stars.
So we are in Turin. We got here by bike. It was a 60-kilometer ride, 700-meter elevation. I managed to fall and I ripped my shorts, but I think they're okay. So now the plan is, we dropped our bikes at the hostel. We paid for this 10 euros, and we hope that we'll find our bikes in the end of the day. So we are going to eat an ice cream in Turin. Team has googled a place, so this is where we're going. He did not bring shoes with him, not like me, so he is forced to walk like this. And he claims to be liking it. Okay, so we are currently in the winery called Sordo. They produce 8 types of varieties of Barolo, and so we cycle here for 40 kilometers for a little tasting, and I must say it looks great. So tonight is our last evening in Piedmont. We are going to a restaurant by foot. Everything here is a little bit scattered, so the closest restaurant is actually 2 kilometers away. Tim has punctured his tire again, so we can't really cycle there. But now at least I can show you around a little bit more. So this is our views. It's really beautiful. Hope you can see. There's a little bit of sun. So it's quite hilly. I would say a bit less hilly than Tuscany. The weather changes are a bit more brutal. It was very cold in the morning 2 days ago. Today it was very hot. Sometimes it rains, sometimes there's thunder. But all in all, I think we really enjoyed our experience, and we hope to come back. So we are on the train station in Asti, and we are on our way to Modena. There will be 2 changes, in total 4.5 hours journey, and yeah, I hope it goes well. Keep you posted. Okay, so it is only 4 p.m. and we arrived at Modena train station. Here it is. And so we're gonna go to a hotel, and then we are off for our dinner at the Francescana. Okay, so team is having a rest, and I'm gonna just explore a little bit the city. So this is how it looks like. Clearly, there's not many tourists, so it's quite empty.